All right, today's date is Tuesday, 2/18/2025. It's 9:21. The minor today is between 9:15 and 11:15. Started off with a real foggy morning, as you saw in the video I put up before. I'm with my buddy Tony. We haven't fished together in a long time, but let's see if Tony can catch some fish and join us on a day of fishing and just scouting at the area. How many fish have we caught so far?
About 5.
5. And I put on the camera and I think I jinxed us. Nah, we'll see. I'm not that superstitious, but I am. Do you have a black cat on the boat?
No, bananas.
Yeah, bananas, black cat.
Here, fishy, fishy. That looks heavy. What is it?
Oh yeah, it might work. I don't know. I'll give him a check-see.
It looks like the one we released earlier.
Yeah, it does.
No prendió.
We'll give him a check-see, but I don't think this is...
Not gonna make it.
He says no. I'm not a keeper. Technically, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a keeper.
All right.
See or no?
Como quieras.
I'm not gonna. I don't want any fish, so.
I do, pero no, that's too short.
All right, we'll wait. We'll see if we can get something better.
I caught a trout one time, and I swear it was 15 inches. When the game warden checked it at the end of the day, it was 14 3/4.
Ah.
Because it was like half frozen, and had been in the ice all day. I caught it in the morning, and gave me a freaking ticket.
Here in Port?
Yeah. By the time I finished paying that sucker, I think I paid like $700.
Shut up.
Yep. Get restitution. You pay the fine. Then you gotta pay restitution to the state. And I wanted to talk to the judge, but he wouldn't even see me. So they wouldn't even let me talk to the guy.
Well, you know, and remember what, in Texas, a fine can't be more than $250. It's the restitution that kills you.
Yeah, that's what.
I think it's like $500 a fish.
Yep. They made a lot of money.
All right, we're giving everybody the good side, our backs.
That wall. Lena buys me red shirts all the time. I tell her I don't like.
There you go.
I don't like the red shirts. Why not? They look like a giant stop sign, man.
A little dank. That'll work though.
Too small. Okay, I think I was going too fast. I slowed it down a little bit. Oh, you can see the town now.
Yeah. It was real foggy this morning. I was worried. It cleared up kind of fast, actually.
Yeah.
Still can't believe I forgot my coffee. I'm probably not going to be, I'm going to be like Beavis, or I'm not going to be like Beavis. We'll give this a few more casts and then we'll do another pass here. I don't want to make too many moves while the bite is on.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Not that we're murdering them, but. I had one too, but.
That the puro lip.
Hey, that means you set the hook right.
Go back and grow.
All right, that might be the trick, to turn the camera off so you can catch a fish. It's staying down, but too little.
baby. It's a good spot, man.
But, and we'll go look, or maybe we should just go to the weather station and see.
The one over here?
Yeah. You know, they always have that famous saying, don't leave fish to find fish.
Yeah.
But
Como quieras. It doesn't matter to me.
Eventually
we'll get a keeper. I just want to get a 1 or 2 keepers.
Somebody's holding their mouth right, finally. Another dank.
Yeah. They're fun to catch.
I put the pressure on you. I told you we were going to move, and you're like, oh, no, let me catch one.
Come on.
That one pile drive me. See if it's a good one.
That's the ceviche.
Or he's got a lot of heart.
Oh, it's going to be close. But
yeah. Yeah, he's little. He's too little. Go for it, Tony. All right. Too small.
Yeah.
Now, I do like knowing when the minors and the majors are, because you don't want to be making your moves during that time, ideally. That looks like a nice trout, but I don't...
It's not going to make it. It's kind of small.
Yeah. It's because you have really big hands. Oh, he had it. You pull my panties down. All right, today I'm using a Kelly Wiggler ball tail shad. This is my favorite color. And Tony's using the old school Texas Tackle Factory pumpkin seed. And they're both doing about the same, I think, right?
Pretty good.
So don't get too crazy on what color you're using. Just as long as it's a dark color for dark water.
Same old, same old. Try not to hurt it.
Another little one.
Yeah. Remember, it's been a lot of years since we had that little cobia. We used to come out here in the cobia.
And that's funny. Yeah, I was just turning on the camera. So that was my first boat, a cobia, and you had a cobia too.
You had the 18-footer or something. I had the 15-footer.
With the 80, mine was an 88 special.
I had a 70 horsepower. That was a pretty big motor for a 15.
But you know, you said Licha, Juan Jimenez, RIP, right? He's.
Yes. Oh yeah, a lot of our buddies passed away already, man.
But you know, I guess for y'all that are watching, me and Tony worked together at the San Juan Police Department. I mean, I've probably never told him, but I've learned almost everything I know from law enforcement from Tony. He was a great supervisor. Thank you, brother.
Don't blame me for all that.
Okay. Well, George Arcauta had a little bit to do with it too. But we had a
lot of fun there.
We had a blast, and for all you young guys that are in law enforcement, enjoy it, learn from the older guys, and just stay humble when you're out on the road. But I was just thinking about this too. I still have my first ID from San Juan PD. I'll put a picture of it right there in the corner so you can see how young I looked. And then I'll put a picture of my retirement ID from the Rangers. But I started in San Juan in 1992. I had just turned 22.
Young. Started in 85, 86.
Where was your first place you started at?
La Villa.
La Villa?
La Villa sent me to I lived there, so the chief, Mr. Juan Acosta, sent me to the police academy in 85.
And in 85, all you had to do was be 18, right?
Yeah. I was one of the last cadets to graduate at 18 from the regional academy. Then after that, you have to be 21.
Yeah. Excuse me. You know, that's actually how I got into law enforcement. I thought the police academy was going to be in South Padre Island at the Coast Guard station. And I thought, that's awesome. I can be there for 6 months and fish every day. So I signed up for it. And then when it was time to go, it was like, psych, it's in Westlaco. So I was already signed up and already spent the money. So I said, all right, I'll do it.
I had it in Harlingen when I went through it. It was in Harlingen at the airport.
Okay, they're supposed to be getting bigger, not smaller. But hey, anybody can catch a big fish. But can you catch a smallie?
Yeah, these are faster.
Sorry, brother.
Go ahead.
It's still a dank. I changed to my spinning reel just to give it a break. Oh, it came off great. And I went to a bull minnow.
Looks like the kite's coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it right there on the pole. You see the pole?
Oh, yeah. So this should be a good time.
Yeah. And coming in or going out, as long as the tide is moving.
They sell me anything, man. I went to go pick up the boat and I went home with another one.
That's right. You took the boat to the shop and they sold you another one.
Yeah.
An additional one, not another one. Or yeah, another one.
2,800, I think. And I got it. I probably put another $1,000 in it. It's kind of small.
So you went to Ron Hoover to get this boat picked up and they sold you an offshore boat.
Yeah.
And what did you tell your wife?
I bought a boat.
But what did she say when she came home?
Why is there 2 boats in the driveway? Because I bought a boat.
That's so.
My wife is cool, dude.
That's so funny.
She lets me do stuff like that. So.
I threw behind me toward that.
The marker.
Another dank. We'll move here in a little bit. They say don't leave fish to find fish, but I'm not worried about it today. It is a 1-star day. I don't know if I had already said that. So, and the bite is from 9:15 to 11:15. It is 10:27 right now. So we got about at least about an hour left. Yeah, we've been losing a lot of fish trying to get them on video. It's all right though. That one pulled my panties down. Good topic. What kind of fishing line do I use? So this is 20-pound Mamoy diamond braid, 8-strand, and I like that 8-strand from Mamoy. Not all braid is equal. So there's 4, 8, and 9 strand, and there's even 12 strand. The more strands it is, the more circular it is. The less strands, the flatter it is. So when somebody says that braid casts really well, it's probably got more strands in it. So 4, like a Power Pro that you buy at Academy, that's like $19 for 300 yards. That's 4 strand. I also use Daiwa J braid, and Daiwa J braid is 8 strand in the 20 to 30 pound test, depending on what they have available. And that's what I use for almost all my reels, is Daiwa J braid or this Mamoy 20. So did I answer the question? Or it got too technical?
I've been using Cast King.
Okay.
Since I went to braid, and I've never had any problems with it. It is very, very affordable.
Yep.
And it works pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it.
So I tried to order Cast King once. Well, actually, I've ordered it twice. And where I live, for some godly reason, you can't get mail at your house. So my address is my house address, and then I have a mailing address at a post office box. So when you buy something on, like through Cast King or through Amazon, you don't know where they're gonna send it. And both times it's been sent back. So I'm like, I'm tired of it. All right, I like to start inside the ICW because I want my lure to fall right on the drop off. a lot of the trout will, especially right now that the tide's moving, they'll be running up and down right there at the drop off. So if you start in the channel and throw at the drop off, you might catch a few more. That's kind of like the sweet spot. And if everybody wants to know, that's marker 24.
Do you ever catch a live bait or?
Yeah, I actually have two real nice pin traps that I bought.
Oh, okay.
I haven't set them out this year. Those are brand new. Please do not steal my traps if you see them out in the water. I'm so terrified of them being stolen. Do what?
You leave them out?
Yeah.
I
put them out
one.
like the day before, especially I leave them out for offshore.
Yeah.
For pinfish. So you put them out the night before or the day before and pick them up on your way out.
Yeah, but these suckers,
and they weren't cheap. They were probably like 80 or 90 bucks a piece. And then the shipping was expensive, so.
I don't know how much I paid. I ordered one, it's still in the box.
It is quiet.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the one with the tail, you do it straight?
Yeah, that's a jerk shad, so you want to be kind of bouncing it off the bottom. You want this action like this.
Okay. See, I always wondered why they were different. Now I know.
So they put out some fads 50 miles offshore, some artificial reefs that are vertical, and they're supposed to help attract.
Damn, 50 miles is a long way.
Yeah. Supposed to attract more wahoo and pelagics to them.
Do you find mahi?
You have to go really far for the mahi in blue water, which is out there in the 50 mile.
Oh. I caught a mahi one time with
Carl,
but I don't know how far out we were. I think we were between there's an oil rig over here somewhere.
Yeah, the 25-mile rig, tower rig. And the other thing too is if they're on a piece of structure that floated in and they've stayed with it, you'll catch them, or you'll catch the chicken dolphins, the little ones. But if you want the bigger ones, you have to.
It wasn't a real big one.
Yeah, it was probably a chicken dolphin.
But it was nice, man.
All right, probably one or two more dinks, and then we're gonna make a move to fine fish. Tony wants ceviche for a snack tonight. So.
Why don't we put two of those together?
Hey, that's legal. But you can only keep 1.5 fish.
Do you?
Oh, that's a female one then. All right, we made a move to the weather station. Maybe you can see it right there. And Tony thinks he caught a keeper. We'll see.
I don't know. Feels heavier. I don't know, man.
I think it's pretty though. It's got big shoulders.
Too small though, yeah.
Maybe you just need those Burger King hands.
I missed a bite.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw you get hit.
We got to a spot and I don't know, the guy started getting comfortable or something. He joked about, hey, because he's like, okay, this spot here, right here, drop them here. So he dropped the lines and okay, then. We caught a few, they were kind of small. We were looking for a red snapper. And okay, let's go. I got another spot over there. And the customer said, so is this a spot? And I think this guy said like, felt like he was complaining or something like. So is it? And then,
there you go. I'm gonna have to change lures, dude, or I'm gonna have to throw over here where you're at.
They're still small.
You want to move spots? Now you're doing good. You're on.
This is a spot.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
But this lure's got to go.
And then we started going in.
So it is, let me check the time. I'm gonna do a quick clip here. It's 11:40 and it's starting to feel like the bite's over. What do you think, Tony?
I think so, man.
Maybe we'll have to go do some scouting now and see what we find.
I'm gonna have me a taco.
There you go.
Ugh.
All right, guys, we're almost done. I decided to try a popping cork with a AM lure, Purple Haze. This is a TFO inshore rod, 7-foot, medium. So if you're gonna be throwing a popping cork, try to use a rod with a nice sturdy backbone to be able to pull the popping cork. But we're gonna continue. Good job, brother. Yeah. I'm pretty confident that's a keeper, Tony. Yeah. Got 2 teeth.
Yeah.
It should keep. Oh, barely. Nah, it's a keeper all day. 15 1/4. And we haven't been filming, but we did keep a few keepers. Open up the box. We got the cameras in the way. Don't worry about it. All right, either Tony's hands are getting smaller or the fish are getting bigger.
Good one. Let's see. Oh no. Spoke too soon. Short.
Yeah. Little squinkler. Actually, it's not bad looking, but it's not a keeper. And the reason I wear my weight belt is just so I can have my pliers handy. And my back hurts. This might be a red. Let's see the way it's running left. Yeah, it's a red. Oh yeah, it's a red. That's up to you. If you want to grab the net, we'll net it. Don't worry about it. I got it. It's another red. Yeah. Oh, Tony's on fire. Or Grandpa's on fire. Beer. That boy had a good upbringing with that grandpa of his. Another red, I think. Oh, he came off. I think it was a red. I changed to a popping cork and I got an instant hookup. I don't know what it is, but it feels heavy. No, it's a good trout. Not real big, but it's a, nah. Now we gotta make sure that this one isn't too big. I don't think it is. So we have 5 trout, 1 red. So we have room for 1 more. I'm behind you. Yeah.
That's a red.
It's a skinny red's what it is, but I think it's a keeper. Tony, while you do that, tell me what lure you're using. Texas Tackle Factory Trout Killer. There you go.
Tackle Factory Trout Killer.
Woo!
And it's the only one I've used all day. Took a beating. Look at that.
Yeah, we might have to check almost for a retie. It's got some good marks on it. Ah, the leader looks good. Good job. That'll be the 3rd red if it's a keeper. All right, that one was 19. And you see that blue on the tail? I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but usually your juvenile reds are gonna have a lot of blue on their tails. There you go, good job. Now I know why your back hurts. Is it a red or is it a trout ski? Yeah, that might be number 6. You gonna go give him a measure? That looks good. That's definitely a keeper. Maybe not. Another 14 and a half? Yep. And that's still the same lure all day long. 1 lure. I don't know how lure companies expect to make money like that. If it's not a red, it's going to be a massive trout, but I think it's a red. Do what, brother? Yeah, it's a red. All right, guys, I'm going to try to work a tip here. When you're working a red like this, people will tell you, watch out, make sure you go around the engine. So right here, obviously he changed directions, but don't ever let your line touch the boat. And if you have to, always follow him to the very front of the boat. Don't let the line touch like that. Okay, I'm gonna pick him up for you. Ready? All right, here he comes. That's a good size red right there. I hope Tony knows how to clean fish. Here, let me get a quick shot of you holding it. There you go, brother. Good catch. You caught him with a net. All right, we're expecting a major northern tonight. It's already supposedly hitting. Look, 2 of them were right there. See the mud boils? So we have a major northern coming in tonight here in South Texas. It's already hitting in Texas. So I have a feeling that's why the fishing's been a little bit good after the minor. I don't even remember at what time the next bite was. It could have been at 3:30. Right now it's already 3:42. So it's almost time to call it a day. So I hope everybody enjoyed this content. Tony used the same lure all day long. So that lure company,
Not making money.
Not making money, but thank you, Texas Tackle Factory, for making a very resilient, good lure.